Hello everyone, this is me DURecorder, a student of MPhil in English Education, and today I am going to have my presentation done on Atlas TI in data handling. It is an assignment of ICT and e-research and the course instructor is Mr. Neeraj Dahal sir. I will be focusing on theoretical part of Atlas TI. Its practical part is yet to come because I believe before we move on to the practical aspect of any subject, we need to have the thorough understanding of its theoretical part. So first of all, I would like to talk about what data handling is. Data handling is the process of ensuring that research data is stored, archived, or disposed of in a safe and secure manner during and after the conclusion of a research project. It refers to the process of gathering, recording, and presenting information in a way that is helpful to others, for example, in graphs or charts. Atlas TI in data handling. Atlas TI is a software that was released commercially in 1993 that facilitates the qualitative analysis of research data. The purpose of Atlas TI is to help researchers uncover the systematically analyze complex phenomena hidden in unstructured data like text, multimedia, and geospatial. Atlas TI is used by researchers and practitioners in a wide variety of fields, including anthropology, arts, architecture, communication, criminology, economics, educational sciences, engineering, ethnological studies, management studies, market research, quality management, psychology, and sociology. It consolidates large volumes of documents and keeps track of all notes, annotations, codes, and memos in all fields that require close study and analysis of primary material consisting of text, images, audio, video, and geodata. Atlas TI serves as a powerful utility for qualitative analysis, particularly of large bodies of textual, graphical, audio, and video data. The content or subject matter of these materials is no way limited to any one particular field of scientific or scholarly investigation. The fundamental design objective in creating Atlas TI was to develop a tool that effectively supports the human interpreter, particularly in handling relatively large amounts of research material, notes, and associated queries. Atlas TI works on WISE principle WISE. The main principles of the Atlas TI philosophy are best encapsulated by the acronym WISE, which stands for visualization, V for visualization, I for integration, S for serendipity, and E for exploration. Let me have the explanation done of these principles. Visualization is the principle on which Atlas TI works. Tools are available to visualize complex properties and relations between the objects accumulated during the process of eliciting meaning and structure from the analyzed data. The object-oriented design of Atlas TI seeks to keep the necessary operations close to the data to which they are applied. The visual approach of the interface keeps you focus on the data, and quite often the functions you need are just a few mouse clicks away. Integration. Another fundamental design aspect of the software is to integrate all pieces that comprise a project in order not to lose sight of the whole when going into detail. Therefore, all relevant entities are stored in a container, the so-called hermeneutic unit HU. Like the spider in its web, the HU keeps all data within which loading a project with hundreds of files is merely a matter of opening a single HU. Serendipity is the next principle on which Atlas TI works. Webster's dictionary defines serendipity as a seeming gift for making fortunate discoveries accidentally. Other meanings are fortunate accidents, lucky discoveries. In the context of information system, one should add finding something without having actually searched for it. And the final principle on which AtlasTI works is exploration. Through an exploratory yet systematic approach to our data, it is assumed that specially constructive activities like theory building will be of great benefit. The entire program's concept, including the process of getting acquainted with its particular idiosyncrasies, is particularly conducive to an exploratory, discovery-oriented approach. To understand how AtlasTI handles data, visualize our entire project as an intelligent container that keeps track of all our data. This container is our AtlasTI project. The project keeps track of the paths to our source data and stores the codes, code groups, networks, etc. that we develop during our work. Our source data files are copied and stored in a repository. Our source data can consist of text documents such as interviews, articles, reports, images, photos, screenshots, diagrams, audio recordings like interviews, broadcasts, music, video clips like audiovisual material, video files like papers, brochures, and reports, and even geodata, locative data using OpenStreetMap. What does AtlasTI do? It facilitates the triangulation of research data collected through multiple methods of data collection such as semi-structured, unstructured interviews, focus groups, field notes, observations, archival research, literature reviews, photo voice, photo elicitations methods, ethnographic videos. The analytic strategies of AtlasTI are sketching ideas, taking notes, working with words, identifying codes, reducing codes to themes, counting frequency of codes, relating categories to analytic framework and literature, creating a point of view, and displaying the data. The objects of an analysis project in AtlasTI are documents, quotations, codes, memos, networks, and groups. Documents are the sources of information. They are in different formats like text, graphic, audio, and video. It has no size limitations. And for number second, we have quotations. Quotations are the segments of the document. They can be of any size and are independent objects. They may or may not be linked to codes within and across documents. The third is codes. Word or short phrase that symbolically assigns a summative, salient, essence, capturing and or evocative attribute for a portion of language, text, or visual data is what we call a code. Codes are normally linked to quotations. It can be done manually or automatically. Codes can be grouped with each other and can be represented semantically in network views. So we have the next object, and that is memo. Analytic memos are somehow comparable to researcher journal entries or blogs, a place to dump your brain about the participants, phenomenon, or process under investigation by thinking, and thus writing and thus thinking even more about them. Memos can be linked to quotations, codes, and other memos. Network views are graphical representations of linkages, a visualization of how pieces are coming together, concepts, maps, cognitive maps, and folk taxonomies. So we have this sixth object, and that is group. Grouping of documents, codes, and memos. Grouping according to shared attributes and characteristics. Groups allow for interrogation across cases and conceptual. Data level work with AtlasTI, a conversation with the data. We have here 4 parts: writing, coding, diagramming, segmenting the data. Writing has memos and comments, coding has codes, and diagramming has networks. Similarly, segmenting the data has quotation. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Thank you so much.